everyone, I'm Blue. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so bear with me. I kind of don't really have a script, but I have a few things that I would like to talk about in this video. So this year, in 2023, I decided to participate in Inktober. Normally I don't do Inktober because it tends to be overwhelming and quite time-consuming, especially with an 8-hour job that I have. But this year I decided to do only 15 pieces of it instead of the whole 31. During my time doing Inktober, I wanted to improve my art a little bit, hoping that I could build some speed. Doing each piece took me about 3.5 hours. One of them took me 5 hours, and that would be Zhongli. He's a detailed character, for sure. But some of these other poses, initially at first, I was using references from the archive poses. I will link their Twitter/X in the description of this video. For the rest, I decided to just wing it and just use what I've learned in past art pieces. I'll admit some of them could have been better if I had a reference, but I'm a lazy artist and I don't really feel like pulling up references, so whatever, leave me alone. During this experience, I felt extremely stressed trying to keep up with every day. I initially tried to pre-prep starting in like September 26th, and I wanted to get all 15 done by October 10th. That did not happen. I finished on October 20th. The main reason why I wanted to get everything done is so then I could post like a week in advance to my Patreon, and then after that it would be posted publicly, so a lot of added stress to that, but somehow I managed to work it out. In the end, either way, I did enjoy some of the outcome of the pieces that I did. For example, doing Twilight Princess Link, or Zhongli, or No Way, Sebastian, or Kyo. I really enjoyed doing all of those pieces. I feel like they turned out pretty good. Some of them were a miss, mainly because even if I did use a reference, I just didn't know what I was doing, and I probably need more practice on that. More or less like head perspectives and such, and I still have a lot to go on anatomy. What I would do next time for Inktober, I honestly probably wouldn't do it at all next year. Inktober is just way too much for me to do. Doing all 31 days even colored, let alone I didn't really do much color other than like the background for each piece because that's all I could bear with. Even like making a background too, that was a bit much for me. But for practice on like shading or like understanding like values and stuff, I decided to go with grayscale because it was like the easiest thing for me to do. But also next time, if I ever do Inktober, I wish I had prepped earlier in September for Patreons, but also just to have a relaxing October while I work on other things. Like, this whole month was so freaking busy for me because I was doing about like a drawing every day. I would go to my job, which is a nighttime job, and after I do everything, I start working on a piece at like 2 in the morning, and then like would probably be done by like 5 or like, well, around 5, but I would also like get back to doing my job a little bit because that's when breakfast starts for me. I work at a hotel. Or what I would have liked to have done all 15 pieces, probably not 31 because that's intimidating for me, all 15 pieces in September so I could just have everything there. I'm probably gonna cut this out. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm on like nighttime brain mode right now. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm trying, bruh. I have a script in front of me. Well, not really. I have bullet points in front of me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. This is what I get for working night shifts like for a whole year. I get poopy brain. And I have no idea what I'm talking about. For next year, I also wish I would have used more references or at least more base poses so then I could get a correct pose and understand what I'm doing. And also probably add more variety in my pieces. I do have a lot of enjoyment drawing male characters, but I wish I also have given myself the opportunity to draw more female characters. I'm very weak in that point, and there is quite a few female characters that I do like Zelda, or what other female characters do I like? Lisa from Genshin Impact. Is there any other characters that I like? I guess that's it. Just Zelda and Lisa from Genshin Impact. Overall, this experience was quite a lot for me, and I'll probably never do it again. If I ever do, I definitely will be more prepared and hopefully have more speed on my side for this project. Other than that, I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of this video. And feel free to check out my page. Instagram, blue_senpai98. Or my Twitter /X, blue_senpai. I don't really post often online because I have a full-time job and it takes a lot out of me, especially being a very nocturnal person to suddenly sleeping during the day. And also, I'll admit it, sometimes I need those lazy days where I just want to sit all day and just play games like Genshin, of course, or lately it's been Pikmin 4. I've been very addicted to that. I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. get poopy brain.